Hey guys, welcome again to another video on my channel. I am Doristicles on my socials, and please feel free to click the subscribe button so you can be part of this family. So in today's video, I'll just be talking about my experience in Serbia. So I'll be talking about the culture shock that I had. I had quite a lot, and yeah, my experience might be different from someone else. But in this video, I'm just talking about what I went through and the cultural differences that I have experienced. And yeah, please enjoy the video. I have got a notebook with me in case I forget any of the points because I might be talking too much and then forget some other points. So I've just got a little notebook here just to talk, just to bullet point the most important things and yeah, talk about it. So okay, so for my first point, safety. So I had a lot of questions before traveling. My parents mostly asking me, is it safe, where I'm going, because most of the people don't really know where Serbia is. So if you tell them it's in Europe, but Europe is so big, so yeah, they didn't know, so they were not sure how safe it is. And yeah, from my experience, Serbia is very safe. So I felt so free to just walk around any time of the day and just go anywhere I wanted. No one bothered me. I never had an experience where someone would catcall me, or someone would just try take something from me. Or as a female, you know, from South Africa, you just feel a bit nervous when someone's walking behind you, even if it's daylight or even at night. But in Serbia, actually, I eventually got used to the safety, that I became more relaxed. Although I did have my South African instincts of be alert every time, but it is a very beautiful country. And for me, there was a point where I'd come back from work all tired, and I wanted to buy something at the supermarket. It was quite late. I got lazy. Probably I knock off around 5 and then just get home and just relax. So at times I just want something to drink and there's nothing in the fridge. So I'm like, I need to go buy something. So normally in normal cases, I would, like the first week I would feel nervous. But as soon as I realized that it's actually safe, I wouldn't mind walking around night just to go to a supermarket, grab something to drink or grab a snack or something. And most supermarkets are open 24/7, so you could literally go there anytime that you wanted, which is a big up for me. Just having hot chocolate. So yeah, my second point is the transport. Wow. I don't know if this is a plug or what it is, but the transport is free. I did not say that. So yeah, you might feel that the transport is free, but in fact, you do pay a certain fee amount on an app. Normally, I would use the app. Some people would use an SMS or a USSD code, but you mostly pay on the app, and you just decide where you go. So on the app, it's a Belgrade. Well, in the city that I was in, it was in Belgrade, so there was a Belgrade app which I used. So that app showed different zones. So there's zone A, zone B, zone C. So in case you want to travel and go to the city center and it's probably in zone A, then you probably had to pay like 50 dinars, which is not much, for maybe a certain time. So maybe you want a 30-minute trip fee, then you pay for that amount, or you want a weekly trip fee, you pay for that amount. But yeah, at times I forget to do that. So normally the buses are like hop on, hop off most of the time, which is quite nice. And the transport is always on point, which is a bonus. I love that. if it says the bus will arrive at 5 a.m. or whatever time, at that exact time you will get it. And with the different buses, they have numbers in front of them. So also the app helped me a lot when I got lost. It helped me to show me what direction I should take and which bus stop I need to get off. So it tell you in the next 10 bus stops you're getting off. So I make sure, I would normally count at times, but it would also alert you, like if you're 2 bus stops away, just give you an alert. Your phone will vibrate that, hey, you're getting off soon. So I really love that. The transport bus wise, it's good. It's really good. So my next point is cash. So with cash, so I'm coming from South Africa and going to Serbia. So our currency is a bit high. So one South African rand is about, if I'm not sure, 5.78 Serbian dinars. So yeah, it does help. The money does help to carry you a bit of a long way. But if you buy things, you can actually see there's not much of a difference if you convert it back to South African rand. So in case I had to buy a little bit of groceries in the supermarket, then every time I would convert the amounts just to understand like how much I've spent on that amount. So maybe in case I had spent 1,005 dinars, then I would go to Google currency converter and then check from there how much I've spent. And yeah, I've just noticed that it's not much of a difference when you spend. The prices are more like the same when you buy things. Some things are cheaper, some things are a bit expensive, and obviously it's the same with restaurants. Yeah, it differs. And another point with cash, you always have to carry cash. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of places require cash, and I was also advised that Serbians love carrying cash, so any transaction that people do is always with cash. So it's very minimal for someone to be using their card. Even if you go to restaurants, you go get a drink, or just anywhere, you just carry cash. And for me, it was a big shock because I'm so used to just using my phone to pay or a card, just to avoid getting change or having no change or just something different. So it was a big shock for me because now I had to go withdraw money every time and make sure that I've got money and enough money, because you will be spending. So I had to make sure that I do have enough money in my wallet, so you don't also get stranded when you have to go somewhere and go out for lunch with friends. You just give them cash and pay. And also at work, there would be a thing where they buy food online, but you pay cash. So it's not a thing of, hey, I'll pay with my card and then you transfer it to me. Cash all the way. So yeah, it's a bit weird for me because I am in South Africa and I'm back actually. So like I still don't feel free just walking around with cash. I just feel free, just carry my card. If I have to pay, then I use my card, my phone. And then if I do carry cash, I carry like little cash, like change. I don't want to carry a lot of cash with me. But yeah, that's another culture shock that I've had with cash. So yeah. And then my other point is that just to carry on with the cash, so with the restaurants, I am so used to someone meeting me at the door and taking me where to sit, but not in Serbia. So in Serbia, let me just say, majority of the restaurants that I went to, there's no one waiting for you at the door, and you just take yourself to whatever seat. So no one is going to come and show you where to sit and then give you the menu. So you just get there to a certain restaurant, get there, go in and sit wherever and wait for the waiter or waitress. It was very hard for me because I was like, oh, where's the customer service here? Like, what is going on? You just stand there for so long, and then because the first time I went out, I like stood by the door and waited for someone. No one came through, and then I saw this other couple going in, like going for an open table, and they just sat, and I was like, oh, okay, let me just go sit and wait. So obviously had to wait for someone, give you the menu, and then so on. But it takes a while. If you do not have patience, you can easily leave any of the restaurants. So I think in one of my videos I did also mention that I think I mentioned that with my experience in Zemun, I went to this other restaurant and they told me that they only serve from 2 people up. But yeah, I was a bit sad with that. So it seems that it does go for some restaurants that they want to serve. They don't only want to serve 1 person. They start from 2 people and going up. So that's also one of the experiences that I didn't really enjoy with the restaurants. Yeah, because I think the customer service, also with the tip, you're not really sure like what to do, because it seems like, okay, the person comes and then after so long then they come. Like, it's not a thing whereby maybe 5-10 minutes a person comes to check you, are you still okay, do you need something? No, in Serbia for me it was very different. Just get to whatever seat and wait. Like, you really wait for whatever comes. And yeah, so I'm guessing what I've noticed from my side, I'm guessing it's a Serbian culture in a way. I might be wrong, but I've seen it seems like a normal thing for them, because I've seen them coming in, coming out, like it's the way they do it. So yeah, it takes a while to actually get used to that. For me, it's just like like I just want someone show me wait for me by the entrance, hey, how are you, and then show me where to sit, and let's continue with life. Get your food in a few minutes, and yeah, just to check up on you. But yeah, in Serbia it's very different. So yeah, that's my experience. Yeah, with the restaurants, I really didn't enjoy the experience at all, although the food might have been nice, but the customer service for me was a big no. Okay, so going to my next point, I haven't seen any dog parks in Serbia. Okay, let me just say Belgrade, because I was in Belgrade, the city. It's the capital city. So I'll just talk, mostly when I'm saying Serbia, I'm just talking about Belgrade. So yeah, I haven't seen any dog parks because they have a lot of parks, and I'm thinking maybe 95% of the people in Belgrade have pets, mostly dogs. So at a certain time, I think like after 5, that's where you see majority of people walking their dogs, or walking with their kids on prams, or just like taking a leisure walk, which I enjoyed that a lot, because it also encourages you to like take a stroll around the city and also feel safe. So I've seen a lot of people walking with their dogs, and the dogs are well behaved. Like I thought they would just charge at me or start barking, but as time went by, I got used to it, that actually the dogs are well behaved. They don't really attack or bark at you for just passing. But yeah, I just love that you see all types of dogs. Some I wish I could have just had, but maybe next time. So yeah, I don't think they might have a dog park, because where I was, they have a lot of parks. So there's a section where children can play on the swings, and then there's also a section where you can sit. There's mostly chairs all around, so you can sit, rest, or even take your dog to play around the park, or even on the sidewalks. So most people would walk around the sidewalks and enjoy their time. So yeah, I think it's a very nice nice environment for your dogs. And also it encourages a lot of cycling. I've seen a lot of cyclists. Some people prefer to use the electric scooter. I'll show you how it is. I'll just post a little picture of how it is. I've seen a lot of people use that also. So most people feel more comfortable with cycling around, be it going to work or going anywhere, but mostly people take the bus. But if it's not an electric scooter, it's a bike or the bus. So, or even taking a walk. People in Serbia love walking. So yeah, I did a lot of walking in Belgrade, which is good. I got an opportunity to see more of the city instead of being in the car the whole time or being in the bus the whole time, and just see it by passing. So while taking a stroll, you can even go to little shops or even just sit anywhere on the sidewalk. There's always benches around for the elderly mostly, and also for anyone who's tired, so you can just sit, rest and relax. But yeah, with walking, the elderly, the young, the children, like everyone walks in Belgrade. I love that. So that is a big up for me. And another point, the Serbians are very friendly, but they don't really approach you. They don't like approaching you. So I think they're a bit shy. They like keeping to their space, but they are friendly. If you do approach anyone, ask questions, they will gladly tell you whatever. So I did not have a problem if I'm lost and I have to ask someone for directions or what to do. They are friendly to answer me and even show me. But I think they're a bit, they like keeping to themselves, and just approaching someone who's a stranger, it's very rare. So yeah, for that, it was just like, okay, I mean, it's how they are, so that's how it is. But yeah, and I'll say my last point, from one of my culture shocks that really shocked me. A lot of people stare at you. So there's not really much, there's not even probably like 0.2% of black people in Belgrade. So for me, it was really weird. People really stare. They don't look at you, they stare for a long time. And I love just wearing very nice, colorful, bright colors, and it just brings all the attention. So they stare at you because you are black, and they stare at you because of what you're wearing. So with staring, it's not per se as that they're racist or anything. No, it's just, I think they're trying to figure you out, because especially with the elderly, they haven't seen a lot of black people. But I thought maybe with my skin color it won't be as bad compared to someone who is like a darker shade from me, but it's still the same. They stare and they will literally follow you with their eyes like for a long time. Sometimes it feels good, sometimes it just feels like it's not as nice. Like it does get to a point where it's tiring, and you look at them and they're still looking, and you turn away, you look back, they're still looking. So it's like a bit irritating. Like, I don't mind you looking, but don't stay to a point where I feel uncomfortable, you know? But yeah, so for that, for me, it was a bit like I'll say it's a big up and a big no for me, because at times I would enjoy the attention. I mean, I'd probably be the only black person in like, I don't know how many people. I think the next black person I saw where I was, the section I was like probably a week later. That was like one person in like forever. But it was very rare to see black people in the area I was. So it was nice at some point. So yeah, it was okay. So yeah, these are the points that I have. I might have forgotten something, But please also feel free to leave a comment on the comment section. Maybe there might be a culture shock that I did not mention. Probably I'll put a little video about it and talk about it. But yeah, this is my experience in Serbia and how it is with the culture shocks. It is a bit different. You can also feel the difference, but yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed my time, and I am currently in South Africa. I am back home, and I will definitely take more content from the side. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video, and please do not forget to like, share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.